These are 3 things not to do if you're trying to build lifelong clients. And number 3 is by far the worst. Check it out. I'm Charlie Cahill, owner of Skyward Contracting in Grove City, Ohio. My experience in the insurance restoration industry gives me a unique perspective. I've been a salesperson and now a business owner. I've had the opportunity to see jobs unfold from a first-person perspective and also watch them from the 1,000-foot view as a business owner. These are the 3 things that I believe prevent salespeople from building lifelong clients, or another way I like to put it, long-term allies in the industry. Number 1, be unreliable. It's not only the things that we say, the product knowledge, the industry knowledge that make us valuable to a customer. Another area where we are valuable is the fact that we are a reliable source for the work to be completed. And if we are displaying areas of unreliability, our customers are not going to trust us, and they're not going to use us and give us to other clients in the future. Examples of this would be showing up late to appointments. It's one of my biggest pet peeves. You show up late to an appointment and you have set a subconscious precedent with the customer that you're not the kind of person who says what he means and means what he says. Another area would be showing up to an appointment unprepared with the things that you're supposed to have for that appointment. You don't have a contract. You don't have pens to write on the contract. You don't have the requisite insurance information that you should have as an industry leader. That's number 1. Number 2, poor communication. It goes without saying, communicating throughout the process of an insurance restoration project is vitally important to both parties. But we are the one providing the service to the customer. So if our communication is poor with our client, it's creating a bad precedent going forward for them. For them to give us to one of their friends and tell their friend, hey, he's really good at his job, but don't expect him to keep you up to date on what's going on. It's just not going to happen. People don't function that way. If there's ever a time where your client has to track you down because you haven't provided them with the information that you have, or you haven't given them, a sit rep on what's going on, that's an issue. And that's probably not a client that's going to refer you in the future. That's number 2. Number 3, and by far the most prevalent way and the easiest way to lose a lifelong client is to overpromise and underdeliver. It happens so easily. We get to talking, we get to meeting with customers, and the next thing you know, we are promising them the moon. And I've done it. Every salesman that I've ever trained has done it. I know some salesmen who are by far, they're much better salesmen than I am with clients. And they do it from time to time, and they know it. And I know it when it happens. But how it happens is a whole different story, and it usually comes from a place of being nervous. And we get nervous with a customer, and they ask us a question, and we feel the need, or I feel the need, to give away something or make a promise on something that it's not a great chance that I can deliver. We set the table with the customer, and we set the expectation. It's been shown through social science for the longest time. People prefer, in a sales situation, honesty in a general sense. They want you to be honest with them. And I do this with every customer, and sometimes I tell them, I'm not the guy who's going to sit here and tell you I can get something done that I'm not, that I can't get done. And they appreciate that. Most people appreciate the honesty. If somebody asks me to do something, and I know, because I run the production side of things, that's an unrealistic expectation, I will simply tell them that it cannot be done. And you would be amazed at the response you get by giving a customer bad news in an honest way. And it creates a trust that they can then pass on to some of their friends and say, hey, this is a guy who will shoot you straight. He will take care of you. Don't Worry if he tells you it's something that can't be done. He genuinely means it. He's just an honest guy. So overpromising and underdelivering can really set the table for failure. It really can. With every customer, if you go out and promise them the moon, I promise you, half of them are going to be disappointed because we can't deliver on that in every situation. That's number 3. Thanks guys for watching the video. Please like and subscribe for more insurance restoration industry tips and tricks. See ya.